I think it is, do you hear his question? He is asking, do we take into account the tone of voice of someone speaking, or a tone, the mood, the tone that the Apostle Paul might write things in? And I think the answer is yes. Some of Jesus' statements are very gentle to people, but to people whose ears are stuffed and whose hearts are hard, Jesus is much more blunt. In Matthew 23, he asks the Pharisees, how can you escape being condemned to hell? I have never used that as a line when I'm sharing the gospel. But Jesus, God incarnate, said that to Pharisees who were well trained, but whose hearts were hard. So yes, we would take into account the tone of voice. And who is he talking to? My observation is that if Jesus is talking to people who know their sin, he's gentle with them.
That's what I was going to say, like those street preachers, per se, you know, they'll use that on their sign, warning, repent. And they'll quote Mark, whatever, but in that verse, the context of pulling out, he's talking to the Galileans, right? Is he talking to the whole church or just to those particular people? I think it's Mark 16, 13,
for
the ones that were mixing the blood.
I have sympathy with street preachers who are trying to get the attention of people in a hurry. That is not my personal gift, but on occasion I have watched or listened, and they have to be very interesting or very engaging or get to the point in a hurry. Most people will stop and listen for what, about a minute, and then keep on moving. So I have sympathy with them being much more direct. But if you are dealing with someone who comes over to you and they're in tears, but they've observed that you are a friendly person, that your life is in a lot of ways good, and they know you go to church, and that you talk about God once in a while, and they look at you and they go, I need help. I give you my judgment. I don't think we need to hit these people in the head with a club. We can say, let me open the Bible and read to you some. And if they know they need help, you can begin. You do need to clarify the sin issue. You can do that with a gentle tone of voice, but you need to tell the truth. The Apostle Paul has that very useful phrase, you speak the truth in love, not meanly.